It's not going to be seen. See, Henry? Look down there. Where I stuck it. If you go on, you got to turn your face upside down.
That's a void, right?
Yeah, it's a void. So there's a little crack. So they're going to be in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it where they're going to be and where they can get it. So that it's not seen. And I'm going to stick it in there. And I'm going to do one about every 2 feet.
So there is no reason to remove that piece of wood? And
No, there's no need to modify anything. And we're going to just put it in there where it is. I'm going to take a little, give me a little paper here. I accidentally hit the, and then we can just wipe this excess off that I accidentally hit it.
So you're creating a grid here.
so my wife is going to be very happy.
Yeah, she's not going to see it. She's not going to know it's there. If I don't say anything, nobody will know it's there. Kids are not going to touch it. They're not going to stick their hands in that void.
And the product is going to solidify.
Yeah, it eventually become hard and become useless.
Yeah.
It's not going to be useful. A couple of weeks is the time frame that you have for being able to do this.
So this is one the reapplication has to be every
Well, once the problem is solved, you don't really need to apply anymore. You know, we're doing IPM, so we're monitoring so that if once we get control, you know, we're done together. You know, about 2 feet, you know, about a pea-sized drop, about the size of a pea in that crack, in that hole is what you really are looking for. So this one has a wide gap, which is actually advantageous to us for the service. So in this one I have 3 drops in about 36 inches of cabinet. All right, and there's a little cap. So there's not much. I got some cabinet around this side. I'm gonna come around here. I'm gonna put it in that hole. This one is a lot bigger, Eric. So go under here. And we're gonna put a little flashlight, and you can see that. That's a big gap right there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's about over 1/4 of an inch. So we're gonna stick it in there.
So it would be good to replace the piece of wood?
No, you just, I mean, it's part of the cabinetry. It's, you know, the way they designed it, the manufacturer designed it. You know, you're not gonna be modifying the entire house for a problem that isn't really a big problem. So sometimes habitat modification is required. In this case, I'm not gonna worry about it. So I'm gonna come over here, do the same thing, put a little bit, about a pea-sized drop in the hole. I always like to put it in the hole. I don't like to put it exposed outside. So we're gonna do that. That's good. We got, you know, 3 runs there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna apply it with our B&G bulb duster. This is where this becomes handy. Where we have places that we want to get into.
That's granular.
This is a granular. So I got this little hole right here that I can stick it in, and I can't get underneath a lot of these places. All right. So what I'm going to do is tilt it over a little bit. And you can hear it going back there. It has to be placed in the void. That's a void. This is a void. It's that space between the floor and the floor of the cabinet and the floor that we're sticking this product in.